Did I scare you? What is going on, guys? This is Awesome Dude, and welcome to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Kind of stepped out of the normal last episode because Sayori wasn't feeling herself and she left to go home early. I'm assuming she went home. I don't know if she did anything irrational. I hope she's okay, because I got really uncomfortable after she left, and it got very weird after she left. It was almost like she was like a safe haven for the club members. That's the way they were treating her. That's the way they were acting whenever she left. It's very, very weird. But we are going to spend the this Sunday with Yuri. Gonna be hanging out with the bae, the boo. Okay, I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. We're helping her with the not the pamphlets, but I think it's like decorations. I think that's what it was. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? That's what you need to do. You need to visit her, see if she's okay, see if she's still in one piece. Because in people's loneliest times, when they're just to themselves and isolated and kept to themselves for a long time, that is when it's like the most hazardous. It's not always easy to open up. It's not for me. Not for, I don't think, anyone. It's not easy to open up and let people see your weaknesses. Rather than asking, I simply tell her, I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. She's not feeling well. She's not herself. She's not 100%. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? There's a slight pause. I didn't like that. It's the little things that are kind of throwing me for a loop. Hi, Josh. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Are you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but at least she's aware. At least she knows. So, wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. I feel like Monica's like a kind of a shit starter. I feel like she's gonna start some drama or like beef between me and the girls. I feel like she's got some like sinister end game that she's not letting us know about. She's not giving us the full details. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true, but what about you? Are you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri, then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. Well, something's wrong. You can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. It's no good, Josh. Why can't it just be like it's always been? It's all my fault. Why do you gotta put yourself in that position? You're reminding me of Yuri now. She's always doubting herself and blaming herself for things she can't control that are out of her control, that are out of her reach. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But that's so not true. That is so not true. You're one of my childhood friends, right? Is she not she's one of my childhood friends. And yeah, she's acting like, oh, you wouldn't have thought about me. You wouldn't have given a second thought about me if I wouldn't have done this or that. Just shut up and let me be sorry. Okay, just shut up and let me worry, please. I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world deceived decided to have you come over today. Just wants to... What are you talking about? Sayori, come on now. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? She's like so disconnected, I feel, from like reality at this point. I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Josh. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. Then why are you acting so weird? There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something, guys. Like, I'm stressing over this, and I know I'm overreacting. I know it's just a game, but I feel like I've grown so much closer to the characters in the game, believe it or not. That I've actually formed like a true friendship between this club. That I'm actually a member in this club. It obviously doesn't help that my name is presented in the game, but I've always been like this. You just seen it for the first time. Seen what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Josh? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression. I knew it. I called it. I knew she was depressed. And she's been masking it. She's been hiding it. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? Oh my god, that is so... That narrow tunnel vision view of just, oh, everything's negative. Everything's just going wrong. That's not healthy. That's the irony of it. It's so much easier to beat yourself up and have people worry about you than actually try to seek help. It's so much easier to take comfort in depression and in that darkness and in that shadow than it is to come forward and confess how you are feeling. That's why I just want to make everyone happy. That's good. That's great. That's great that you want to make people happy so they don't feel like you. That's amazing. That is so selfless and righteous and respectable without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Don't say stuff like that. That's gonna make her hate herself more, and it's gonna make her blame herself more. Dude, don't say stupid stuff like that. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Josh. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you'd have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. Why? Why? Yet you deal with depression. There's got to be some kind of like cure. There's got to be some kind of cure, guys, for the way she's feeling. She must want to be seeked out. She must want to be looked after. She must want some kind of attention. And she's just not letting it slide. She's just not letting it show. She's in denial. She must be. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else, too. Seeing you make friends and get close with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand that. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Josh. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was, but I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Hug it out, man. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Josh. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Josh, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If it feels like the right thing, and it's deep in your gut, it must be right. There must be some kind of moral to it. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in all you to call yourself selfish, then you have to left me to be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Josh. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain, but your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. This got real. This got so real. Sayori lets me go. As she does this, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Oh my god. Oh. Yuri's not gonna like that. It's what I meant. It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice, then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'll look forward to it. I said goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. Oh my god, that was so... heart-wrenching. Okay, on the way home, I found myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over, too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ha! Thank goodness. You're a little early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Here we are, in the humble abode. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. It actually usually isn't toots, but you know, special occasion. Totally, yeah, I'm a clean freak. Definitely not a pigsty. I cleaned it before you came over, so it's very considerate of you to do. No, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I mean, I can't say the same. I'd have gladly helped you clean. That'd be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. Is there a little dirty magazine in that little cabinet there? It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping a track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy, candles. Ooh, this is turning into like something else real fast. Oh, wow. I didn't know you plan on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess, I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. I brought some things for relaxation. Man, you just have the freaking cure for everything, don't you? You have the freaking answer for everything. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh, yeah? Like what? Let's see. I can imagine this being like a full-fledged anime. Doki Doki Literature Club. They should do that. That'd be cool. I'd watch that. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think it would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat, actually. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through the body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance. Ooh, romance? It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the button. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing your poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Is this like the... What is it? It's origami. What is it? I don't... This is the only way I can describe it. It's like the paper with certain numbers. You choose a number, and then you do that number a certain amount of times. You choose a color. You spell out the color. If you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments down below. You gotta interact with your audience, Josh. Don't forget to interact with your audience. Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper into the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. That's actually really cool. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. For sure. Exactly, yeah. We need lava lamps, too. I'm just telling you, those things are freaking awesome. I used to have one. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? Man, what a down-to-earth guy. I'm not trying to be egotistical. I'm not. I mean, I'd like to think I'm down-to-earth and like I'm relatable. You know, I can like relate and understand people. If you promise you won't be weirded out. It's probably for some ritual. How much you want to bet? Yeah, I promise. All right. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. So pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe... What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're so fucking weird. I mean, you're laughing at me? No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get sometimes about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once more. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Josh, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. Well, I mean, it's a knife. It's common sense. You rub sideways, not long ways, against the blade. Jesus Christ, you freaking moron. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her... How do I tell my mom about this? How do I tell my mom about this, huh? How do I explain to my mom that a girl put my finger in her mouth? Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? She tasted blood for the first time. She craves it. I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I'll take Yuri's hand and lick her index. Oh my god. Did you really just do that? Now we're even. It's kind of a spur of the moment thing. That's a weird way to, I guess, turn someone on. I don't think that was his intention. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Josh. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? Your bondages? I mean, bandages. I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. Damn straight. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I'll continue to keep progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move into the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. The paint tablets. Totally got the paint tablets. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water? I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve. I know what she was doing. That's why she was wearing the sweater. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall, behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat! What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Yeah, just a little bit. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Bringing me back to the root of my childhood. Bringing me back to the good old days. Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way, too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. Same. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Yeah, it's a good memory to hold on to, and it's a good time to cherish, I guess. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I think you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kia! My freaking voice. Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. I'm just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel. Then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. I've been watching you. Oh my god. Oh my god, you little scoundrel. Oh, she's even holding your arm too. She's like, keep doing that. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I don't want to use cold water. This just feels so weird. This feels so weird right now. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just... She's enjoying this moment. This little quote-unquote bonding session. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. Her eyes kind of look crooked for some reason. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. It's love. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment was over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. Oh, you two scoundrels are so cute. Good God, I just can't get over how cute this game is. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our events start. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more of us to do here. Whew. You said that like a god, it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. That's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment, but doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. So true. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. What a gentleman. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. about today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over. We can go out somewhere. Oh, it's a day. You're very thoughtful, Josh. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. It's a little close. Let's back up a few feet. How am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori. This is awkward. I might as well just leave now. See ya. Sayori. Just now, we weren't. It's okay, Josh. I just stopped by to say hey. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Oh, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination's been being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for yourself. See it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. Man, when are we about to cry? Cause like, she's so thoughtful in the things she says. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Josh? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say things. Don't. Do not say things like that. It's true, Josh. Of course, you're gonna have days where you just want to give up and you wish all the pain would just go away, and it just feels like it keeps building and building on top of you, and it's like crushing you. The weight is crushing you, and it's all on, you know, you gotta overcome. You gotta rise above that mountain. You gotta climb that hill. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... What did Monica say? I freaking knew Monica had something to do with this. Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Josh. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like... I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it. I knew deep down that she had a thing for us. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you so much. I did this to myself. Josh, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt yourself anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Oh no. We did hug her. We did make it out to be that we did have feelings for her. I love you. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I love you. Those are my true feelings. There's no way you could get like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, it's not the same without you. It's not the same. Just say it. Just say it. Loud and proud. And having fun with you every day. It helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. That is so beautiful. Josh. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, that is beautiful. That is so beautiful. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Josh, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you. Oh. I'm melting inside right now, guys. Oh, man. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me, but why even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Josh. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Oh, okay. I trust you. Oh my god, man, I'm about to break out into tears. I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Josh. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me, but that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me? Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. That was another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. If you guys did enjoy, nonetheless, it is definitely still slow-paced, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So anyways, I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying it just as much as I am. If you guys are enjoying it, feel free to let me know by leaving a comment, leaving a like down below and commenting. Tell me what other games you'd like to see me play. If you are enjoying this, feel free to comment down below as well. Feel free to share this video so you and I can one day conquer the world together. Stay awesome, guys. I know you will. I know you will. Peace.